Welcome from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in Queens, New York. MLB The Show with a good one. And taking the ball for the Mets, Nolan McLean.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Just about to get started. Lars Nootbaar now at the plate.
Lars Nootbaar.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, first base.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So up next, Alec Burleson. Popped in the air, left field. Soto takes it in for the out. One down.
Batting third.
And let's take a look at the lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
That's a ball.
That misses. 3-1. And ball four to aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
First and second, one out. Pedro Pages next up for the Cardinals. 2 on, 1 out. On the ground, Simeon. Lindor, that's one. What a double play that was. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Matthew Liberatore. What should we keep an eye on here?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. He'll also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Liberatore was recently named pitcher of the... Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Bo Bichette. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. Juan Soto with a rocket. His 19th home run of the year. 1 down. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss as he was late.
No question that he earned that pitcher of the month award, Boog. He was just dominant. String together enough of those, and you can expect some other hardware on the man.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Inning over. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo blast. Back here at Citi Field, top of the second.
Shortstop.
Bottom half of inning number 2, and now the Mets DH, Mark Vientos. Got him. 1 away.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with, and there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information, but the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there, and it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
That's too low. Ball 3. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Gets it to first.
He's out.
3rd out. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back. Back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 1-2. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Strike two. And there's one away. Back to the top of the Mets order. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
First and second, one out. And now it's Juan Soto. Two away. Two aboard, two outs. And here is Bo Bichette in the air, right field. Walker drifts towards it, and that is that. And ready to go, bottom four. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Throws to first.
Yeah, you're out.
And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. And now it's Mark Vientos. That one found hard the other way. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Base hit. So Marcus Semien now gets a chance with 2 gone. Polanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground to the left. Play made, that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. And
You're out.
back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets. And he can't make the play. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. Next to hit, Tyrone Taylor. Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And in this big spot, here comes Francisco Lindor.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
3-2 now. Got him swinging.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Big situation, and here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. Way out front for strike 2.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Bo Bichette up to the dish. That's off the mark. 2-1. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. In the air out to center. Nice grab on the run. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Citi Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. At the plate, Mason Wynn. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. And that's in for a strike. And the count 1-2. Oh, great stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out. Mark Vientos will hit next. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Struck him out swinging. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Goes down looking. Mets go down quickly, but they still lead it 1-0. Top of inning number 7, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Lars Nootbaar. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Next to hit, Alec Burleson. Looking to get the tying run on base. That one hammered center field, way back there. And it is out of here. And we are starting over.
Talk about a clutch swing of the bat. He just changed this game in a big way. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spit on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient. And it
Back. Manager out of the dugout. Riley O'Brien on the pitch here.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning. Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
The 3-1. And he swings through that one.
Boom. That's cheddar, baby.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 2 away. So Next for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Next offering is down low. Francisco Lindor waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
On to first.
Out of there.
And the Mets go 1-2-3. It's the Cardinals. Back here. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the Mets leadoff. Francisco Lindor. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. And that skips in the dirt. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Riley O'Brien out of the game, and he leaves. Jojo Romero gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well.
Gets him easily, ends the inning. Nothing doing. All set to start the 9th in this one. Alec Burleson up now.
You're out.
Bottom. Here comes the manager out of the. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Matt Swanson.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
In plenty of time to first. A huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. And next is the designated hitter, Mark Vientos. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. This could end it.
Ball.
The Redbirds trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Polanco hanging in there. Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
Well, Boog, 4 games wasn't too long of a losing streak.
Back outside, riding my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shorty, I step like Fredo Bank. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Be step like 4 or 5. Keep your cool, won't be no fight. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my left like evil genius, jump out the genius, demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason to be on down. Stand on B-U-S-I-N-E-S-S. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss like switch on. Say I'm not like them. Let me stay my case. Spin out the race, no chase. I pace, just came out the gate and he still gon' hate. Say fake till you make me fake. How you know what to take? You ain't been out of space, been out. It's a
And taking the ball for the Mets, Tyler McGill having a pretty ridiculous.
3.
First and second, 2 outs. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. 1 and 2. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy. Lindor. They take the force out, and that'll do it. So the Cards strand a couple. here in Queens. And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Dustin May. What do we need to know here? Here's Francisco Lindor. A little out front there as he swings through it. Big Red picks up the K. And now it's Juan Soto. On the ground. And that's just foul. Line drive to short and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
That misses. Now 2-2. Ground ball up the middle. Weatherholt. On to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Back here. Back here in Queens, we head to the bottom of the second. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. The 1-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Another 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
This one in the air, right field. And he can't make the play. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second safely.
Everything came together for him. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Here is Marcus Semien. Francisco Alvarez will hit next. And a swing and a miss. In the air out towards right center. And that is the inning. On to the third inning. And stepping in for the Cart. Set for the bottom of the third. Here's Luis Robert. And 1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ball.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. And he starts the bottom of the third with a double. Gotta love the resiliency he showed in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Francisco Lindor. Right side, Burleson. And he takes it himself for the out. Juan Soto now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Bo Bichette up to the dish. In there at the knees. And the count 1-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch. And that ends the inning. Back here it's Back here in Queens, ready to go, bottom 4. Jorge Polanco up now for the Mets. Hit hard, base hit. And the tying run is on base. And now it's Mark Vientos. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a ground ball. Fair ball. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. And now Marcus Semien steps up in a big spot. Can't make contact with the sweeper. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count.
Just trying to protect, keep the at-bat alive. Way to lay off that pitch down.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Crushed. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it.
knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Oh, great stop. Nicely done for the out. Luis Robert now. The count 2-1.
No, that's
Challenge
the ball.
from behind the dish here. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep their remaining challenge. That one the other way. Jumps, but it's off his glove. The flip to the pitcher is late, and the speedy runner is on at first. So man aboard. So runner takes off. Up the middle. Whips it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
Up next for the Mets, shortstop.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That ends the inning, and we're back, and there's a new one.
You're out.
Here's Juan Soto. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And now here is Bo Bichette. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. In plenty of time to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along, 2 quick outs. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Mets go down quickly as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Here at Citi Field. Close game here, and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. JJ.
Out.
Back here in Queens. Well, we go bottom 6. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got Burleson. He steps on the bag. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Mets, second baseman.
Now it's Marcus Semien. He really made his presence felt back in the 4th inning of this one, Singy.
Absolutely. 3-run blast and a shot of energy for his teammates. Everyone in that dugout was pretty fired up.
2 down, bases empty. Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit, and that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The relay in there safely.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Weatherhold there with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Mets strand 1, but they still lead this one 4-2. Top of. Welcome back. Taking a look at game sum. New pitcher now, Ryan Stanek.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
The 1-2. Line drive, base hit right field. And that turns the lineup over.
Great recovery in this one. Early in the count, he looked lost, but finished strong with a nice line drive.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2 now.
That's inside. Ball.
Got him swinging.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2.
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. That one finds the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Right through there. Got him. Inning over. Mets lead 1.
For the Mets.
Well, pitcher for the Cardinals, number 67. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And a good start to the inning. Digging in, Mark Vientos. Late with the swing there. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And one away.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Out number 2. So up next, Francisco Alvarez. Cut on and miss, struck him out. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back.
Out. You're out. Out.
Well, this was a total team effort using 6 pitchers in this ballgame to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton. The next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.
4-3 our final score. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do. Like you do. And then you switch up with no warning and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, and join my company, my company. Once you know what my love's gonna feel like, nothing else will feel right. You can feel like moonbeam ice cream, taking off your blue jeans, dancing at the